How many times did you stay quiet because you were scared? You knew the answer. The words were inside you, but your mouth did not move. And then someone with weaker English spoke instead of you. That pain is real, and today it ends. In this video, you will learn the secret of smart speaking. Not big words, not perfect grammar, just simple ways to speak with calm, power, and confidence. You will learn why your brain freezes. You will learn how smart people speak slow but still sound strong. And you will learn how to make people stop and listen to you. But here is the truth. If you close this video now, you will go back to the same fear, the same silence, the same regret. So stay with me. Your new voice starts right now. Chapter 1. Your silence is costing you. Let me start with the truth. Nobody told you this, but your silence is hurting you every single day. You feel it, but you do not talk about it. You sit in a room. People are speaking English. Your heart beats fast. You have an answer. You really do. The words are sitting inside you, ready to come out, but your mouth stays shut. And then someone else speaks. Someone whose English is weaker than yours, and they get the smile. They get the chance. They get the respect. And you sit there, quiet, burning inside, asking yourself why you froze again. This is your pain, and today we are going to face it together. You know that moment so well. A question comes to you. Maybe at work, maybe at school, maybe in a shop, and your mind goes blank, empty, white. Your face gets hot. Your hands feel strange. You want to speak, but nothing comes. So you say one small word, or you just smile and nod, and the talk moves on without you. Then later, when you are alone, the perfect answer comes to your mind. Every word, clear and easy. But it is too late. The moment is gone, and that shame sits in your chest all day. I know this feeling. You are not the only one. Millions of learners feel this exact pain every day. Now hear me, and hear me well. Your silence does not protect you. You think being quiet is safe. You think if you do not speak, you cannot be wrong. But this is a lie. A soft, sweet lie that keeps you stuck. Every time you stay quiet, you lose. You lose a chance to grow. You lose a chance to connect. You lose a chance to show the world who you really are. And worse, much worse, you teach your own brain that hiding is normal. You train your brain to choose fear. So the next time, freezing becomes easier, and the time after that, even easier. Silence is not a wall around you. It is a slow trap, and it gets tighter every day. So let me ask you something hard. How many chances have you already lost? Think about it for 1 second. The job where you stayed quiet. The friend you never made. The idea you never shared. The question you never asked. Each one had a price. And you paid it. You are still paying it. This is the cost of silence, and it is real money, real time, real life. I am not saying this to make you sad. I am saying this to wake you up. Because once you see the price, you will never want to pay it again. Here is the good news, and it is very good. Your problem is not your English. Read that again. Your problem is not your English. Your real problem is fear, and fear is just an old habit. You were never weak. You were just untrained. Nobody showed you how to push through that frozen moment. Nobody told you that speaking starts with bravery, not with perfect grammar. So you waited. You waited to feel ready. You waited for confidence to come first. But let me tell you a secret that smart speakers know. Confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes after action. You do not wait to feel brave and then speak. You speak first, even with shaking hands, and the brave feeling follows. This is how the brain works. It learns to speak by speaking, not by reading, not by waiting, by doing. So today we begin with one small, simple step. I do not want you to give a speech. I do not want big words. I want you to do the 1 sentence a day challenge. Just one. Today, speak one full English sentence out loud to one real person. That is all. It does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be long. At a shop, say, "How much is this?" At work, say, "I have one question." At home, say to your family, "Today I will try in English." 1 sentence. One brave act. And tomorrow, one more. This is how the trap breaks. Small key, big door. Now listen, because this part matters. When you speak that 1 sentence, your fear will still be there. Your heart will still beat. And that is fine. That is normal. Fear is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. Fear is a sign that you are doing something new. Brave people are not people without fear. Brave people are people who speak while the fear is still there. You do not need to kill the fear before you start. You start, and your action makes the fear smaller, 1 sentence at a time. Small words spoken out loud will always beat big words hidden in silence. Here is a hard truth, and I will not soften it. Most people will hear this chapter, feel something for a moment, and then go right back to being quiet. They will nod. They will agree. And tomorrow they will freeze again, just like before. Will that be you? Or will you be the one who is different? The one who actually opens their mouth today? Because the people you admire, the ones who speak with calm and power, they were once exactly where you are now, scared, quiet, stuck. The only difference is they started speaking before they felt ready. That is the whole secret. There is nothing more special about them. They just refused to stay silent. So make this promise to yourself right now. No more hiding. No more sitting quiet while weaker speakers take your place. No more living with that hot face and that too late answer. You are tired of being the quiet one, and that tiredness is good. Let it become your fire. Your new voice does not start next month. It does not start when your grammar is perfect. It starts today with one simple sentence, spoken out loud, with a shaking voice and a brave heart. But here is a question that we must answer next. If silence is the enemy, then why does your mouth freeze in the first place? Why do the words get stuck even when you know them? The answer is a hidden habit, a secret thing happening inside your head every time you try to speak. Almost every beginner does it, and almost nobody knows it is the real reason they are slow and scared. Once you see it, you can stop it. And when you stop it, your speaking changes forever. Chapter 2. Stop translating in your head. In the last chapter, you faced your silence. Now we are going to find out why your mouth freezes in the first place. And the answer is hiding inside your own head. There is a secret habit you do every time you try to speak English. You do not even know you are doing it. But it is slowing you down. It is making you nervous. It is the real reason the words come late. Today, we catch this habit, and we break it. Because once it is gone, your speaking will feel lighter, faster, and far less scary. Here is the habit. When someone asks you a question in English, what happens inside your mind? First, you hear the question. Then you think of the answer in your own language. Then you take that answer and try to change it into English, word by word, one piece at a time. You search for this word, then that word. Then you check the grammar. And by the time your sentence is ready, the moment is already gone. The other person has moved on. This is called translation, and it is the heaviest chain on your tongue. You are not slow because your brain is weak. You are slow because you are doing two jobs at once. You are thinking and translating at the same time. No wonder you freeze. Think about what this really does to you. Imagine you want to walk across a room, but before each step you must stop, look down, and place your foot by hand. You would walk so slowly. You would look down the whole time. You could never run. This is exactly what translation does to your speaking. Every word becomes a heavy step you must place by hand. So speaking feels like hard work, and your mind gets tired fast. And here is the worst part. While you are busy translating, you are not listening well, and you are not present. You are stuck inside your own head, building sentences, instead of being in the conversation. People feel that. They feel you are far away. Now let me show you what smart speakers do instead. They do not translate. They think in simple English directly. They do not build a long sentence in their first language and then change it. They just reach for small, easy English thoughts that are already inside them. I am hungry. I want water. This is a good idea. These are not big sentences. They are small bricks. But a wall is made of small bricks, placed one after the other. Smart speakers build their talk from these easy English pieces, fast, without stopping to translate each one. And the beautiful thing is, you already have many of these small bricks inside you. You just never learn to use them directly. Here is the truth about how the brain learns this. Your brain does not learn language only by rules. It learns by use, by repeating, by doing the thing again and again until it becomes automatic. The first time you think a direct English thought, it feels strange and slow. The 10th time, less slow. The 100th time, it just happens, like breathing. This is not magic. This is how every fluent speaker got there. They made a path in the brain by walking it many times. The path from your idea straight to easy English. No detour through your first language. The more you walk that path, the wider and faster it becomes. So how do you train this? Let me give you a simple drill, and I want you to actually do it. It is called the Name Your World drill. Look around the room you are in right now. Pick any object. A cup, a door, a phone. Now say a simple English sentence about it, out loud. But here is the rule. Do not stop at the baby level. Do not just say, "This is a pen." Push a little higher. Say, "This pen helps me write my plans." Look at the window. This window brings light into my room in the morning. Look at your phone. My phone keeps me close to my family far away. See what you are doing? You are building English thoughts straight from what you see, with no translation in the middle. Your eyes give the idea, and your mouth gives the English. Direct, clean, fast. Do this many times a day. It costs you nothing. You do not need a teacher in the room. You do not need a perfect topic. You just need your eyes, the objects around you, and your voice. And when you are alone, talk to yourself in English. Yes, out loud, when no one is listening. While you cook, say what you are doing. I am cutting the onion, the pan is hot. I will add the rice now. While you walk, describe what you see. Every small thought you build directly in English makes that brain path stronger. You are not waiting for a class. You are turning your whole day into practice. This is how slow speakers become fast speakers. Not by working harder, by practicing the right way. Now feel this for a moment. Maybe right now you are feeling something like relief. A small light is turning on. You are thinking, so that is why I was always so slow. It was never my brain. It was never that I am stupid or too old or too late. It was the method. I was practicing the wrong way the whole time. Yes, that is exactly it. And this should make you hopeful, not sad. Because a wrong method can be changed. A weak brain cannot be changed easily. But you do not have a weak brain. You only had a heavy habit. And habits can be dropped. You can start dropping this one today. Here is something that might surprise you. The people you watch and admire, the ones who speak English so smoothly, they are not smarter than you. Let that sink in. They are not more clever. They do not have a special gift. They simply stopped translating a long time ago. Their path from idea to English is wide and fast because they walked it 10,000 times. That is the only difference. And you can walk that path too. You started late, maybe, but late is not never. Every direct English thought you make today is one step on that same path. So stop telling yourself you are behind because of your brain. You were just on the wrong road. Now you know the right one. So let me give you something to do right this second. Before you move on, stop reading for one moment and look at one thing near you. Now build one English thought about it, directly, out loud, without using your first language at all. Just one. Did you feel the small fight in your mind, the urge to translate first? Good. That fight is the old habit, trying to stay alive. Every time you push past it, the habit gets weaker. Win that small fight a few times a day, and in a few weeks, it will not even show up anymore. Your thoughts will simply come in English, easy and direct. Now here is where we go next, and it will shock you. You have learned to think faster by killing translation, so you might believe the next step is to talk faster too. After all, fast thinking means fast talking, right? Wrong. Completely wrong. The smartest, calmest, most powerful speakers in the world actually slow down. They speak slow on purpose, and it makes them sound wiser, stronger, and more sure of themselves than any fast talker. This one idea changes everything about how people hear you. Chapter 3. Speak slow to sound smart. In the last chapter, you learned to think faster by killing translation. So now you might think the next step is simple. Think fast, talk fast, move quick. Get the words out before they run away. This feels right, but it is wrong. And this wrong idea is hurting more learners than almost anything else. Today, I am going to show you the truth that smart speakers know in their bones. Slow is strong. The calmest, most powerful speakers in the world do not rush. They slow down on purpose. And that slowness is the very thing that makes them sound wise and sure. By the end of this chapter, you will stop racing and you will start landing. Let me show you the trap first. You believe that fluent means fast. You watch someone speak English very quickly, and you think, that is real fluency. I must speak like that. So you try. You push your words out fast. You rush. And what happens? You trip. You swallow your words. You make more mistakes, not fewer. Your sentence runs out of control, like a car with no brakes. And the worst part, fast talking does not hide your fear. It shows it. When you speak fast, people do not hear a confident person. They hear a nervous person trying to finish quickly and escape. Speed and skill are not the same thing. You confuse them, and almost everyone does. Here is the truth that will set your voice free. A pause is power. Silence between your words is not a mistake. It is a tool. When you speak slow and stop at the right moment, something beautiful happens. Your simple words start to sound wise. Your calm makes people lean in. A short pause before an important word makes that word hit harder. Think of the speakers and leaders you respect. Listen to them carefully. They do not rush. They speak. Then they pause. Then they speak again. That space around their words is what gives the words weight. They are not filling every second with noise. They are letting their meaning breathe. And you can do this today, even with the small English you already have. Now, understand why this works inside your brain, because this is not just a trick. When you pause, you give your brain a moment to plan the next thought. That tiny moment lowers your mistakes because you are choosing your next word instead of grabbing the first one in a panic. And there is more. When you slow down and breathe, your body calms. A calm body sends a calm signal to your mind. A calm mind thinks more clearly. So the pause does two jobs at once. It buys you time to plan, and it lowers your stress. Fast talking does the opposite. It steals your planning time and raises your fear. So, slowing down is not weakness. It is the smartest thing your mouth can do. Let me give you a drill, and please actually do this one, because it will change how you hear yourself. It is called the phone and pause drill. Take your phone, turn on the recorder, pick any easy topic, your day, your favorite food, your city. Speak about it for 1 minute, then stop and listen back. I know, listening to your own voice feels strange. Do it anyway. As you listen, find the places where you rushed. Find where your words ran together, where you sounded breathless or nervous. Now record again. But this time, add one slow breath between your ideas. Just one calm breath where you used to rush. Then listen again. You will not believe the difference. The same words, the same simple English, but now they sound steady. Sure, smart. Let me show you what this looks like with real words. Imagine someone asks for your opinion. The fast, scared way sounds like this, all rushed together with no space. I think we should start today, because it is good, and we have time, and yes, I think so. It tumbles out. It sounds unsure. Now the slow way. I think we should start today. Pause. We have the time. Pause. And yes, this is the right moment. Same idea, same easy words, but the pauses gave it shape. They gave it calm. The second one sounds like a person in control. And here is the secret. The slow version is actually easier for you to say, because each pause gave your brain a moment to get ready for the next piece. Feel what is happening here. You can finally relax your voice. For so long you have been racing, pushing, trying to get the words out before they escaped. You can stop now. You do not need to win a race. There is no race. When you slow down, you take back control. Your breathing settles. Your hands settle. Your mind clears. This is what calm speaking feels like, and most beginners have never felt it because they were always rushing. Today, you get to feel it. Just slow down by one step and notice how much steadier you become. The power was never in speed. The power was in calm, and calm was waiting for you the whole time. So let me say this clearly, because you need to hear it. You were never too slow. That was a lie you believed. The real problem was that you were too fast and too scared. You rushed because you were afraid of the silence, afraid that a pause would make you look like you did not know. But the opposite is true. A pause makes you look like you do know. A pause says, I am thinking. I am choosing my words. I am not afraid of a little silence. Weak speakers fear the pause. Strong speakers use the pause. So, stop running from the silence. Walk into it. Let it work for you. Here is a bold thing, and I mean it fully. One good pause at the right moment can earn you more respect than a long, fast speech. A long, rushed speech makes people tired and confused. But a few calm words with a strong pause make people stop and listen. Quality beats quantity every time. You do not need many words to sound smart. You need calm words, placed with care, with space around them. This is wonderful news for you as a beginner, because it means you do not have to wait until you know 1,000 words. You can sound powerful right now, today, with the small English you have, just by slowing down and pausing well. So, before we move on, do one thing. Say a simple sentence out loud, right now, the slow way. Pick anything. Today, I am learning to speak with calm. Feel the pauses. Feel how the silence is not empty but full. Feel how the words land instead of flying past. That feeling is your new way of speaking. Carry it with you. Use it the next time someone asks you a question. Do not rush to fill the gap. Breathe, pause, then speak slow and steady. You will sound like a different person, and you will feel like one too. Now here is the next shock, and it goes even deeper than your voice. You have learned to think direct and speak slow, but people are judging you before you say even one single word. How is that possible? Because your body speaks first. Before your mouth opens, your posture, your eyes, and your hands have already told the room a story about you, and most beginners are telling the wrong story without knowing it. In Chapter 4, we fix the story your body is telling, so that you look confident even while your English is still growing. Chapter 4. Your body talks first. So far, we have worked on what happens inside you, your silence, your thinking, your voice. Now we go to something you can see, something the whole world sees, before you say one single word. Your body. Here is a shock that most beginners never understand. People judge you before your mouth even opens. The moment you walk in, the moment you sit down, the moment your eyes meet theirs, a story is already being told about you, and your body is telling it. The sad part is, most learners are telling the wrong story without knowing it. Today we fix that story, because when your body speaks confidence, your simple English suddenly carries power. Let me show you the mistake first. You focus only on words. All your worry goes to grammar, to vocabulary, to getting the sentence right. And while you worry about words, you forget the rest of you. Your shoulders fall in, your back curves down, your eyes drop to the floor, your hands hide or shake or fold tight across your chest. You make yourself small, like you are trying to disappear. And then you wonder why people do not take you seriously, even when your words are correct. The answer is simple and hard. Your words said one thing, but your body said another. Your words said, "I have an idea." Your body said, "Please do not look at me." And people believe the body every time. Understand this deeply. Before your mouth speaks, your body already spoke. This is not your fault, and it is not strange. Humans read bodies before they hear words. It is old and natural. In the first few seconds of seeing you, before you say anything, people have already started to decide. Is this person sure or scared? Strong or weak? Worth listening to or easy to ignore? They read your posture. They read your eyes. They read your hands. And here is the beautiful part. You can control all three. You cannot fix every English word in a moment, but you can fix your posture in 1 second. And when you do, you buy yourself respect before the first word leaves your mouth. Let me tell you why this is real, and not just an idea. Your body and your mind are joined together like two ends of one rope. Pull one, and the other moves. When you stand tall and breathe slow, you do not just look more confident. You actually feel more confident. The strong posture sends a signal up to your brain that says, "We are safe, we are sure, we are ready." And your brain believes it. This works the other way too. When you fold up small and shallow, your brain gets the signal that you are afraid, and it gives you more fear. So your body is not just a picture other people see, it is a button you press on your own mind. Press the strong button, and confidence rises inside you. So here is your method, and it is simple. I call it the power minute. Before any conversation, before any meeting, before you walk into any room, take 1 minute for your body. Stand tall. Pull your shoulders back, gently, not stiff. Lift your head so your eyes look straight ahead, not down. Take slow, deep breaths. Feel your chest open. Feel your feet on the ground. Just 1 minute of this, and your body changes its story. Then, when you speak, keep gentle eye contact with the person in front of you. That power minute resets you. It tells your brain you are ready, and it tells the room you belong there. Let me give you the simple points to carry with you. Sit tall and stand tall. Do not hide. Do not curl down into yourself. Look at the eyes, not the floor. When you talk, hold gentle eye contact, soft and warm, not a hard stare. Keep your hands calm and open, where people can see them. A weak, limp handshake and a closed, folded body shout fear louder than any words. And the opposite is true. An open body, steady eyes, and calm hands quietly say, I am here, I am sure, you can trust me. These are small things. But small things, done right, change everything about how people see you. Now let me make it real with daily life. In a meeting, do not slump back into the chair like you want it to swallow you. Sit straight and lean slightly forward toward the person speaking. That small lean says, I am interested. I am with you. When you greet someone, look at their eyes for about 2 seconds and let a real smile come. That is enough. Not a long stare, just 2 warm seconds and a smile. When you talk, keep your hands relaxed and visible, maybe moving a little to help your words. Do not bury them in your pockets. Do not lock them across your chest like a shield. Open hands mean an open person. This is communication, and you can do all of it today, with 0 new English words. Feel the self-respect in this. You do not have to wait until your English is perfect to look strong. You can look strong right now, today, while your English is still growing. Think about that. Your body does not need a big vocabulary. It only needs you to stop hiding. So stand like a person who has a right to be in the room, because you do have that right. Your English is growing, yes, but you are already a full human being with thoughts worth hearing. Let your body say that. Let it say, I am learning, and I am still worthy of respect. That is quiet courage, and people feel it. Here is the fact that should wake you up. The first few seconds decide so much. Before you prove your grammar, before you show your ideas, the room has already read your body and made a first guess about you. So why give away those seconds? Why let your falling shoulders and your dropped eyes tell a story of fear when you could stand tall and tell a story of calm? You are not faking. You are not lying. You are simply stopping your body from sending the wrong message while your words catch up. Fix the body, and you protect yourself in those first seconds when the real judging happens. So do this right now, while you are watching. Wherever you are sitting, fix your posture this second. Pull your shoulders back, lift your head, open your chest. Take 1 slow, deep breath. Did you feel that small shift inside? That tiny change of feeling, from small to steady? That is your body talking to your mind. That is the rope being pulled. Remember this feeling, and find it again before every important moment. 1 breath, 1 straight back, 1 lifted head. It takes 1 second, and it changes the story you tell the world. But here is the next truth, and it is a soft and powerful one. Confidence alone is not enough. You can stand tall, speak slow, and look sure, and still leave people cold if you forget one thing. To truly win people, to make them want to talk with you again and again, you must make them feel important. And the secret is, this needs almost no English at all. It is about the heart, not the dictionary. In Chapter 5, I will show you the simple human tools that build warmth and trust, even when your words are few. Chapter 5. Make people feel important. You have learned to stand tall and speak with calm, but now I must tell you something that all the posture in the world cannot fix. You can look confident and still leave people cold. You can stand straight, speak slow, hold steady eyes, and yet people walk away and forget you. Why? Because confidence alone does not make people love talking to you. There is one more thing, and it is the warmest secret in this whole video. To truly win people, you must make them feel important. And here is the best part for you as a beginner. This needs almost no English at all. It is about the heart, not the dictionary. Let me show you the trap that traps so many learners. You believe that to be liked, you need rich English. You think people will enjoy you only when your words are big and your grammar is perfect. So in a group, you stay quiet and wait. You feel invisible. You watch others laugh and connect, and you tell yourself, they ignore me because my English is weak. But this is a lie. People do not pull away from you because your vocabulary is small. People pull away because you are silent and cold, lost in your own fear, giving them nothing of yourself. Your weak English was never the real wall. Your closed heart was. Now hear the truth that will free you. The warmest speakers in the world do not use the biggest words. Watch them. They use simple language. But they do three things that win every heart. They say the person's name. They truly listen. And they show they care. That is it. Connection beats vocabulary every single time. A person with small English and a warm heart will always be loved more than a person with perfect grammar and a cold one. And every single tool I am about to give you, you can use today, with the English you already have. You do not need to wait. Warmth is ready in you right now. Let me tell you why this works so deeply. People do not remember your exact words. They forget your sentences within minutes. But they never forget how you made them feel. Make a person feel small and unseen, and they remember that bad feeling, and they avoid you. Make a person feel heard and important, and they remember that warm feeling, and they come back to you again and again. And there is one sound that opens the human heart faster than anything else. A person's own name. When you say someone's name, with care, said correctly, something softens in them. They feel seen. They feel that they matter to you. This is free, it is simple, and it is powerful. So here is your drill, and it is easy. I call it name and repeat. When someone speaks to you, do two small things. First, use their name once. Second, repeat one thing they said, in your own simple words. That is all. For example, your friend says they are worried about an exam. You say, "So, Sarah, you are worried about the test." Look at how small that is. Just their name and one repeat of their feeling. But to Sarah, it feels like gold. It tells her, I heard you, I am with you, you matter. You did not need big English. You needed her name and your attention. That is the whole secret of warmth. Let me give you the simple points to hold on to. First, learn the person's name and say it correctly. If you are not sure how to say it, ask them. Gently. People love when you care enough to get their name right. Second, listen to feel, not just to reply. Most people listen only to plan their own answer. You must listen to understand what the other person is feeling. Third, repeat their point back in your own words, so they know you truly heard. And fourth, ask one small question about them. Not about the weather, about them. These 4 small acts, with tiny English, build a bridge straight into the heart. Let me show you in real life how small these words really are. Someone tells you about a hard day. You do not need a speech. You just say, "That sounds hard, Ali." 3 words and a name, and Ali feels held. Someone tells you they had a great trip. You say, "You said the trip was great. Tell me more." 6 small words, and now they light up and keep talking, and they love you for asking. See, these are not big sentences. A beginner can say every one of them, but the warmth inside them is huge. The smallest words, carried by real care, do more than the longest perfect speech. Feel the hope in this. For so long you believed you had to wait. Wait until your English was good enough to be liked. Wait until you knew enough words to belong. But now, you see the truth. You can be loved and respected today, right now, with the exact English you already have. You do not need to wait one more day to connect with people. A name, a listening ear, a warm question, these are yours already. You can walk into your next conversation and make someone feel important, and they will remember you, not for your grammar, but for your heart. This is belonging, and it was always within your reach. So let me be honest and direct, the way a real teacher should be. Your small vocabulary was never the thing keeping people away. It was your silence and your cold, far-off listening. When you sat quiet, lost in fear, you gave people nothing to hold. But warmth costs you no words. It costs you only attention and care, and those you have in full. So stop blaming your English for your loneliness. The cure is not more vocabulary. The cure is to turn toward people, say their name, hear their hearts, and care. That works today, with the English in your mouth right now. Here is a small truth to carry with you forever. The most beautiful sound to any person on earth is their own name, said with warmth. So, use it. Today, take one person, say their name with care, and really listen to one thing they share. Watch their face change. Watch them open to you. That small moment will teach you more about connection than 100 grammar lessons. But now, we reach a turn. People feel warm with you, they trust you, they want to talk with you. And then it happens. Someone asks you a question. The spotlight turns to you, and your own ideas suddenly scatter like leaves in the wind. You know things, but the words come out broken, jumbled, with no shape. Warmth got them to listen. Now you need a way to speak your idea clearly, so you never freeze in that spotlight again. You need a simple shape for your sentences. Chapter 6. Small words, big power. You have made people feel warm. They trust you. They want to hear you. And then the moment comes. Someone turns to you and asks, "So what do you think?" The spotlight is on you, and suddenly your mind, which was full a second ago, goes empty. Your ideas scatter like leaves in the wind. You know things. You really do. But the words come out broken and small, or they do not come at all. So you give a tiny one-word answer. Your face goes warm, and the talk moves on without you. Today we end this forever, because the problem was never your ideas. The problem was that your ideas had no shape. And in this chapter, I give you the shape. Let me name your pain clearly. The question comes, and your mind goes blank, white, empty. You have thoughts inside, but they are like loose papers thrown in the air. You grab one, then drop it, then grab another. So you give up and say one word. Yes. Good. I don't know. And inside you feel small, because you know there was more in you. The talk dies. The chance is gone. This happens not because you are stupid, and not because your English is too weak. It happens because you are trying to build a house with no plan. You have the bricks, you just have no shape to put them in. Give the mind a shape, and the freezing stops. Here is the truth that changes everything. You do not need many words. You need a simple order. Stop chasing big vocabulary. Stop thinking you must know fancy words to sound smart. You do not. You need 3 small steps, and your answer will sound clear. Point. Example. Reason. That is the shape. 3 small steps, and you will never give a dead one-word answer again. This simple order is what smart speakers use, even if they never named it. And now, you have the name, so you can use it on purpose. Let me show you why this works inside your head. When the question comes and you have no plan, your brain panics. It looks everywhere at once, and finding nothing fast, it freezes. But when you have a fixed shape, your brain stops panicking. It knows the path. First I say my point, then I find one example, then I give my reason. The brain loves a clear path. It walks it calmly instead of freezing. And here is the gift. The more you use this same shape, again and again, the more automatic it becomes. Soon you will not even think about the 3 steps. They will just happen. That is how a habit is built, by walking the same path until it walks itself. So here is your drill, the point, example, reason drill. Ask yourself one easy question and answer it out loud in 3 small steps. Let us try one. The question is, do you like mornings? Step 1, your point. I like mornings. Step 2, one example. Today, I woke up early and felt fresh. Step 3, one reason. Mornings give me quiet time before the day gets busy. Listen to that. 3 small, easy sentences. No big words anywhere. But together they make a full, clear answer that sounds thoughtful. Do this every day with simple questions. Do you like your job? Do you like tea? What did you do today? Each time, 3 steps. Point, example, reason. Let me give you the simple points to keep. Do not chase big words, ever. Use a small, fixed shape instead. Step 1, say what you think, plainly. Step 2, give one real example from your life. Step 3, give one reason why. Practice this shape with the small questions of daily life, the ones people actually ask you. The beauty is that the example and the reason come from your own life, so you already know them. You are not inventing hard ideas. You are just describing your own world in 3 small ordered pieces. That is something every beginner can do today. Let me show you the difference, the before and the after, so you feel it. Someone asks, do you like your city? The weak, frozen answer is one word. Yes. Dead. The talk stops. Now the same person, the same small English, but with the shape. Yes, I like my city. That is the point. Last week I walked in the park near my home. That is the example. It is quiet and green, and it makes me feel calm. That is the reason. Same easy words, same beginner level. But one answer is dead, and one answer is alive. The only difference is the shape. You did not need more English. You needed 3 steps. Feel the pride in this. You have a tool now, a real one. The next time the spotlight turns to you, you will not stand there empty with a hot face. You will have a path to walk. Point, example, reason. You will never again give that small, dead, one-word answer that left you feeling ashamed. Think how that changes things. In a meeting, you speak a full thought. With new people, you hold your part of the talk. In an interview, you answer with shape instead of panic. This is focus. This is control. And it all comes from one small, simple order that you now carry in your pocket forever. So let me be honest with you, the way a real teacher must be. You were never bad at speaking. Read that again. You were never bad at speaking. You were speaking with no plan, and no one can speak well with no plan. You blamed your English. You blamed your brain, when the real problem was just the missing shape. Now, the shape is yours. Give your brain a plan, and it will give you words. Take away the plan, and even a fluent person sounds lost. So, stop carrying the shame of past frozen moments. That was not your weakness. That was a missing tool. And now, you hold the tool. Do this right now. Before you go on, ask yourself one simple question in your head. Anything. Do I like weekends? Now answer it out loud, in 3 steps. Your point. One example from your life. One reason. Did you feel how the words came easier when you had the path? Did you feel how the panic did not come because your brain knew where to go? That feeling is your new normal. Use this shape today, with one real person, on one real question. Watch how full and clear your simple answer sounds. But here is the final truth of this whole journey, and you must not miss it. You now have everything. You face your silence. You think direct. You speak slow. Your body stands tall. You warm people's hearts. You shape your ideas. But tools left in a drawer turn to rust. Knowing all of this changes nothing if you do not use it. The last chapter is the most important of all, because it turns this knowledge into a daily habit that kills your fear for good. Without it, you will forget everything by next week. With it, you become a new speaker. Chapter 7. Practice kills your fear. Here we are, at the last and most important chapter of all. You have learned so much. You faced your silence. You killed translation. You learned to speak slow, to stand tall, to warm people's hearts, to shape your ideas. You are holding a full set of tools now. But I must tell you a hard truth, and I will not soften it. All of this means nothing if you leave it in a drawer. Knowledge does not change your speaking. Action changes your speaking. Tools left unused turn to rust. And right now, this is the moment where most people fail. They feel good after a video, and then they do nothing, and a week later, they are exactly where they started. Today, we make sure that is not you. Let me show you the trap, because you have fallen into it before. You watch a video like this. You feel a fire inside. You think, yes, this is it. This time, I will change. And for one day, maybe two, you feel different. Then life gets busy. The fire cools. You go back to your silence, back to your fear, back to waiting. And the worst part is the waiting itself. You keep waiting to feel confident before you speak. You think, once I feel ready, then I will start. But that day never comes. You can wait your whole life for confidence to arrive first, and you will wait forever, because that is not how it works. Here is the truth that smart speakers know in their bones. Confidence is not a gift you are born with. It is a result you build. It does not come before action. It comes after action. You do not wait to feel brave and then speak. You speak first, even scared, even shaking, and the brave feeling follows your action like a shadow follows a body. Every time you act, a little confidence is born. Every time you wait, nothing is born. So stop waiting to feel ready. Ready is not a feeling you find. Ready is a thing you build, one small action at a time. The doing comes first, always. And here is how the building really works, so you understand it deeply. Small, daily practice beats long, rare practice every single time. Many learners think they must study for 3 hours on Sunday and nothing all week. This is weak. Your brain does not grow that way. Your brain grows through small, daily repeat. 15 minutes today, 15 tomorrow, 15 the next day. This steady drip builds memory and habit far stronger than one big flood once a month. And one more thing you must carry forever. Your mistakes are not failure. Your mistakes are feedback. Each mistake shows you where to grow, and each one makes your next try stronger. The person who makes many small mistakes daily will pass the person who hides and waits to be perfect. So here is your plan, and it is simple enough to do every single day. I call it the 15-minute daily plan. 5 minutes of thinking in English, the way you learned in Chapter 2. Look around, name your world, build direct English thoughts, no translation. Then, 5 minutes of the point. Example, reason drill, from Chapter 6. Ask yourself easy questions and answer in 3 small steps. Then 5 minutes of recording yourself, the phone and pause drill from Chapter 3. Speak, listen back, find where you rushed, and slow down. 15 minutes. 3 small parts. Every day, for 2 to 3 weeks, that is the whole plan. It is not heavy, it is not long, but done daily, it will rebuild your voice. Let me give you the simple points to hold close. Do not wait to feel ready, because that day will not come on its own. Practice a little every day, not a lot once in a while. Speak even when it is wrong, because wrong speaking that grows beats perfect silence that stays stuck. Treat your mistakes as your teachers, not your enemies. And track your progress so you can see with your own eyes how far you have come. Write down what you practiced each day. In 2 weeks, look back. You will see a line of small wins, and that line will give you more confidence than any video ever could. Let me show you how easy a real week can be. Monday, talk for 1 minute about your whole day, out loud, alone. Tuesday, do the same, but add one calm pause between your ideas. Wednesday, use the point, example, reason shape on 3 small questions. Thursday, record yourself and listen back. Friday, say 1 full English sentence to a real person, the way you learned in Chapter 1. Small steps, each one tiny. But by the end of the week, you have spoken more English on purpose than you did in the last whole month by accident. This is how a quiet learner becomes a confident speaker, not in one giant leap, but in many small daily steps. Feel the resolve rising in you. This is the moment you decide who you will be. You have 2 choices now, and only 2. You can close this video, feel good for an hour, and forget everything by next week, like most people do. Or you can be different. You can pick up the 15-minute plan and actually walk it, today and tomorrow and the day after. I want you to feel a fire that does not cool. Not the soft fire of a nice video, but the hard fire of a decision. Say it inside yourself. I will not waste this. I start today, and I do not stop. Let that be real. And let me be brutally honest with you, because you deserve the truth. Watching this video changed nothing. Not yet. The knowledge in your head right now is worth 0 until your mouth and your daily habit turn it into skill. Most people who reach the end of a video like this will do nothing, and they will stay exactly the same, silent and scared, for years. That is the sad truth. So I dare you to be one of the few who actually does the work. The only thing standing between you and a strong, calm, confident voice is daily practice. Not talent, not luck, not perfect grammar. Just the small work, done every day, while others only watch and wish. So here is my promise to you, and I mean it fully. Give this 15 minutes a day for just 15 days. That is all. 15 short sessions, and you will surprise yourself. You will hear it in your own recordings. You will feel it in the next conversation, when the question comes and you do not freeze. You will notice the pause that once scared you, now serving you. You will catch yourself thinking in English without trying. The fear will not vanish completely, but it will shrink, and you will grow bigger than it. That is the power of small daily action. It does what watching never can. You have walked the whole journey now, from silence to a real plan, from a frozen mouth to a voice with tools. You are not the same learner who started this video. You are trained now. You know what to do, and you know how to do it. The only thing left is the doing. So let us turn this knowledge into a promise, out loud, starting right now. Because a brave word spoken today is worth more than a perfect word saved for a tomorrow that never comes. So look how far you have come. You started this video as the quiet one, the one who froze, the one who watched weaker speakers take your place. And now you stand here with a full plan in your hands. You know how to think direct, speak slow, stand tall, warm hearts, shape your ideas, and practice every day. You walked from silence all the way to a real path. That is not small. That is everything. But knowing is not enough, and you know that now. So let me ask one brave thing from you, right here, right now. Do not wait. Go down to the comments and type one English sentence. Just one. Any sentence. Tell me you will start today. Tell me one thing you learned. It does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be brave. Let that comment be your first act as a new speaker. Your fingers can be brave even while your voice is still growing. Do it now, before you close this video, because the people who act in this moment are the people who actually change. And if this video gave you even one spark of hope, then do 3 more things. Like this video, so more silent learners can find it and stop hiding like you once did. Share it with one friend who is also scared to speak, because they are waiting for someone to show them the way, and that someone can be you. And subscribe to Bookish English, so you never have to train alone again. Every week, we walk this road together, one small step at a time. You are not weak. You were never weak. You were just untrained, and now you are not. So stop waiting, stop hiding, start speaking. Your new voice begins today, with one sentence, one breath, one brave step. I believe in you, and now it is your turn to believe in yourself. Thanks for watching this video.